What's up guys, I'm going to show you back in the video. Today's video is what if Aljandro, what if Brick and Dawn were on board tour instead of Aljandro and Sierra. So this idea was by Winter Universe. Thank you for your suggestion. And let's go on to the poll. So 69% of you guys said Brick should be on Team Chris. And 61% of you guys said Dawn should be on Team Victory. So Dawn, Brick, and then Zeke put to Team Amazon. Cody gets put to Team Cross. And then Aljandro and Sierra, there's not in the season. So a lot would change. So a lot's going to change now because Aljandro and Sierra's not here. So episode 1, Duncan will quit no matter what. Episode 2, this is the animal bodies challenge. So yeah, items across. So Izzy wouldn't swap teams because Sierra's not here. I thought Brick would get on with Cody and Noah pretty well. Would get on with the rest of the team. I imagine that Team Chris wouldn't be ready in the vote challenge if Aljandro's not here. So I imagine that Brick or Tyler would just be carrying the goat. And Dawn couldn't lose a stick for them, so this episode's just made no elimination because he can't lose a camel for them. Episode 3, the Japan episode. So Harold does his authentic Japan idea. I think Noah could come up with the monster idea. And instead of Aljandro, because he's not here now. And Heather, Courtney, and Gwen all falling out, even Izzy and Ezekiel to do the Kamash. I think will lead to disaster, which means after this challenge, Team Amazon are losing. They just vote for Heather because it's Heather. They don't like her. Zeke and Izzy is trying the challenge. So episode 4, this is the Yukon. So Aljandro wouldn't get Bridget stuck to a pole. So I think DJ and Dawn would get on pretty well. They'd be friends. I think Dawn would try to help DJ with his animal curse. And Brick pulls for his team. Or say Tyler, DJ, and Courtney. So the ice, Owen still cracks the ice. And because Team Victory comes second originally, everyone's with their teams. Like, everyone's crossing the finish line at the same time. Like, everyone's with their teams. And Team Chris win it. So I think this would still work. And I think Team Amazon are losing the challenge. They're voting for Ezekiel. Even if it's a tiebreaker, it doesn't really matter. Ezekiel's going home. Episode 5, boy baby, so Team Cross win the helmets. Episode 6, Aftermath. 7, Slap Revolution. Slap Revolution. So be DJ and LaShawna, Brick and Tyler, Courtney and Izzy. So I think Courtney and Izzy could definitely win. Because they're really strong. So it's between Tyler and Brick. And DJ and LaShawna. And I think the Team Chris would lose. Because I think LaShawna wouldn't be convinced to jump off the platform this time. Because there's no Aljandro. So I think Brick, Noah and Owen vote together. And I think Tyler, Brick would be friends. And they would convince Cody to vote for Owen. Because at this point, Owen's the biggest threat and he was the previous finalist. I think Brick likes Owen, but I think Tyler and Cody realise no, and Owen definitely choose Joe in the end. And in case it has to come down to a tiebreaker, Noah's going to be easier to beat if, for whatever reason, Noah manages to convince Brick. Or Tyler, Cody. Today, the Amazon race down to left or right. And deals left targets, Team Chris to follow. They lose, the other lose. They vote for Izzy, non-elimination. Episode 9, Cannot Falling in Love. So DJ still goes off the entire episode by himself and destroys his team statue. They get mad and vote him off. That just seems like something you're redeeming yourself from, having destroyed your team statue. So episode 10, New Kids on the Block. So Courtney and Gwen stop because they think they see Duncan, but this is non-elimination. And there's no significant wall in this challenge. It's episode 11. Izzy jumps out the plane while it's crashing. That's important. And then Gwen gets sent to the infirmary. And then Courtney is by herself. So I think Noah, Brick, Tyler and Cody could do that well here and they would win the challenge. And then Dawn wouldn't do that well here. Bridget's from surface, so she'd be very good in this challenge, and Harold. So Team Victory and Team Cross win. And the Courtney Gwen tiebreaker. We've already seen how this goes. I think Gwen gets eliminated. Actually, no, because their teammates with Izzy, so it's just a single. So 12, Aftermath. So 13, Duncan comes back. So we'll just bring back Duncan. So Noah finds Jack the Ripper. That's the thing. Noah finds Jack the Ripper and Gwen and Courtney find Duncan. So Duncan's second prize, he gets sponsor Team Chris, and then they just come back with nothing. So Lashawna and Harold would vote for Lindsay. Lindsay and Bridget would vote for Lashawna. And I think Dawn would vote for Lashawna as well because of action. So I think Lashawna gets eliminated. She's the biggest threat. Episode 14, the kiss still happens. So Duncan and Gwen and Dawn. So I think Dawn to actually win. The fighting part would be Courtney, Tyler, Lindsay, Harold. I think Courtney wins. The hurdles would be Noah, Lindsay and Gwen. So Gwen. The tiebreakers Cody, Bridget, Gwen. Cody definitely wins it. So between Bridget and Gwen, I think Gwen wins. And I think this is a non-elimination anyways. It's 15, the X-Files, so Owen's not captured this time. So Tyler and Brooke are off together. Courtney still tries for the challenge. Tyler is the alien box. But I think Brooke would actually just have it now. Courtney next day wins. I think Brooke would get the box. And Team Victory lose the challenge. So Dawn, Lindsay, Harold. I feel like Harold and Dawn will get on pretty well. And they vote for Bridget. And I think Lindsay would just go along with the vote too to get rid of Bridget. Episode 16. Binary Dork. So no one takes forever to debut. Courtney throws the challenge. I think Gwen loses the tiebreaker. Episode 17, Sweet and Sour. Sweet and Sour. This will be another... This is an elimination then. Because we have extra person, because we didn't get anyone eliminated in 2 people in Jamaica. So I think what would happen is Harold, Dawn and Lindsay could make a boat. I think Brick, the guys could make it, and then Courtney for extra attitude. But I think Duncan would try to sink Courtney's ship. And because there's 5 of them, and Courtney's by herself, I think she gets eliminated. Blaney joins. And we're at the merge. It's Brick and Dawn are at merge. Between Team Chris. So the pairs then. Blaney's a new contestant, so she doesn't need to compete, so we have to double guy pair. So Noah and Dawn, because I kind of like Noah and Dawn together. I feel like they'd be really good friends throughout this season. Brick, Tyler and Lindsay. Harold and Duncan, which leaves Cody and Brick. And Blaney's a new contestant, so she doesn't have to compete. So Tyler's screwing up. Brick's really strong. I think Noah can't carry Dawn. So it's whether or not Brooke would do better than Duncan here, but Duncan was pretty good in the original. So I think Brooke and Cody fall, and I think Duncan wins immunity. Duncan and Harold. So plainly doesn't have a fan favourite as Owen this time. So Blaney's immune and Duncan Harold, because I feel like Chris would say something like Blaney's immunity. So I think they go for Lindsay and Tyler because they're a couple. And Noah's going to see that they're a threat. He has Dawn. But he just sees that Brooks were about challenges. So I think Duncan Harold for Blaney for a brick. Lindsay and Tyler. Brick, they're like a trio. Vote for Dawn. Dawn and Noah vote brick. So that's 4 on brick. And Cody votes for brick. So I think brick goes. I think they vote for brick here as the biggest threat that's not immune. Episode 20, Chinese Fake-Outs. Everyone qualifies for the eating portion. And everyone qualifies for the second round. Cody will eat the donkey. Harold we never see in the challenge. Lindsay and Tyler are bad. Dawn's pretty bad. Blaine's half cheating. And then Duncan would just win the challenge easily. Noah's good and ridiculous, but he can't match Duncan's level of eating. So, plainly, Tyler, Lindsay. So, and Duncan wants Cody Hatfield for Duncan. So, Harold and Cody are friends. So I feel like these 4. So Duncan would have Blaney, Tyler, Lindsay, that couple. And you get Noah and Dawn. So I feel like Blaney would vote for Tyler. He's very good at endurance challenges. And then the other 4 vote for Blaney. So Blaney and Tyler are just sent home. Episode 21. Actually, no, I'm going to say it's Lindsay. Because Lindsay made it further in her season. Episode 21 is African Lion Safari. So Aljandro's plan wouldn't work this time. So Dawn would have been immunity because she's really good with animals. So Dawn and Noah. Tyler votes for Duncan. Noah and Dawn vote for Duncan. Cody and Harold also. Harold, when is friends with, would vote for Duncan, even though he doesn't hate him as much as he did in Ireland. Episode 22. Raff Fooey. So the race to the top, they dodge the boulders, and I think Harold would now win immunity. And I think Harold and Cody vote for Dawn. Because him and Tyler get on pretty well, so these 2 vote for Dawn. Noah and Dawn vote for Tyler. Because they know Cody and Harold were in a band together, so they'd be quite close. And Cody's the swing vote. And I think he would vote for Dawn here. He worked with Tyler in that alliance, and he's friends with him, so I think Dawn goes. So Dawn would have came 5th place, that's pretty cool. Episode 23 is Drumheller. So Noah wins the first part of the challenge, and then Tyler wins immediately because they have super strong fingers. So Noah and Cody vote for Harold, and then Harold and Cody vote for Harold and Tyler vote for Cody. And a tiebreak between Cody and Harold. I think Harold has quite authentic, so I think he could beat Cody in this tiebreaker. I normally would say Cody, but it's creativity. I think Harold's more creative. 24 non-elimination. Lindsay plays for Tyler. Harold, it's LaShawn, and Noah, it's Owen. The race to Hawaii. So Noah uses intelligence to get to the end, and Tyler just kind of dumb blocks his way to the end. So 3rd place, I think it's Harold. So Noah and Tyler are the winners. So the helpers, Dawn, because good friends with Noah, and Owen. Because even though they're not as close, I think they would actually get on pretty well throughout the season. Tyler chose Lindsay. Brick, because him and Brick have a rivalry and friendship, and then Lindsay. Like, it's similar to a Joe situation. It wouldn't be a Joe situation where Brick despises Tyler, it would be like a friendly rivalry. If that makes sense. So, the dodgeballers each get 1 endings, depending on how the cage falls on them. Watching this, the measure is gone. If Dawn and Brick were in both turns to Aljandro tier, so Dawn would have came 5th, and then 10th place would have been Brick, so that's pretty cool. But yeah. Peace, farewell.